All right, sun is out officially. We just jumped up to 70 on our way to 80 this afternoon. A warm day, and we'll see that front tonight. Does make a difference. Gusty winds tomorrow morning. In fact, very gusty in some cases, and high temperatures tomorrow only around 66. So don't be caught off guard tomorrow. Have the coat ready. It'll be a little chillier to start your Thursday.
All right, thanks, Justin. And thanks for watching.
Anxious to see those robots and those kids. And those kids are like geniuses when it comes to that kind
talented.
of stuff. And I like how they put the SA Live logo on the robots as they're driving around on that thing. Great stuff. SA Live starts right
now.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Yes, indeed. We are rocking the robots on this Wednesday. Boy, they're gearing up for a big competition, which is coming up. And I'll tell you what, they're going to be solving a couple of problems that we're going to be dealing with in the future. And it is the simplest solution, but amazing what those kids have come up with. Yep. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mike Osterhage.
And I'm Fiona Gorostiza. Well, lots of us are trying to live healthier in the new year, and a big part of that is, of course, your diet. So, are you trying to eat better, but it's just easier to maybe grab fast food on the go? There's a place in town that will deliver healthy meals right to your door.
Yep, David Garrity, who is the co-founder of Fuel Feed, is here to show us some of the smart meals and tell us about the free service that they offer. Welcome, sir. Okay,
so some people don't know where to start when trying to eat better, but you've got some great, healthy, easy, and tasty ideas, right?
100%. We are going to provide you guys with two things, breakfast and then something that you can do for lunch or dinner. It's up to you. Let's go ahead and get started with the
got a couple of hot pans here, so what are we making here?
Let's get started with the breakfast. So we got the tortilla. We're going to sit it on there for about 20 seconds, let the grease get in there, and then while he's doing this part, I'm going to pour this in here for you.
Okay.
It's going to sizzle a little bit. And then you're just going to take your deal.
Now,
and let's see here. You're just going to stir to the left and right.
What I'm seeing right now is a breakfast taco, but what's different about this than your ordinary breakfast taco?
No. This is going to be what we consider an alternative to a breakfast taco. It's a healthy burrito. So this healthy burrito, normally your taco would be in a flour tortilla. We're using our spinach wrap tortilla. And then the only difference here is that we're using this, and I'm going to do a little quick flip action for you. There we go. Yours is pretty much done. So the only difference here is,
tell you what, I'll plate it on here.
We're using this here. We're going to put the eggs right on in. It's no different.
Okay.
And then slide them to the side. Slide them to the side.
There we go.
And then you take a little bit of garnish since you got your gloves on. Just a little pinch action, like solid action. Bingo.
A little for luck.
And then, there we go, my friend. There we go. And that's going to do that part. So we have avocado there. You want to go ahead and put some avocado in there. Good with the omega-3, 6, and 9s. Good fat.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a very, very good fat. And did you use avocado oil or virgin olive oil?
Well, we use extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
We're mindful of the aorta and things like that, but it's just good for the skin. So at this point in time, we've already got it built. We just want to roll them up.
All right. Now, the question is, a lot of people are looking at it and they say a spinach tortilla. It's like, no. I eat flour tortillas on my breakfast tacos. What about the taste?
So here's the thing. A lot of times we're just eating things because of tradition. We ought to just try new things. Let's not just knock things because this is just a stigma. We ought to really try them out and see if they're really good.
And it's customizable, right? The foods that folks would have delivered, right? So if somebody doesn't like something, they don't have to necessarily eat that, right?
Absolutely. So the way that we provide the meals are portioned out. Protein and carbohydrates. So it's giving you plant-based material, it's giving you your macronutrients. Now, when it comes to you getting the food, we want to provide you a food that you eat. We don't want you to have to deal with a meal that's half good and, but you're skipping certain things because you're not cool with certain vegetables. So when you go to our online website, you'll notice that you can 100% customize your meal plan. From how much protein you want to put in, to how many carbs you want to add to it, or if you want to deconstruct that whole meal, you can build it however you like.
And that's the secret, is make sure somebody eats what they want to eat.
Yes.
And when you're more vested in it, then you're more inclined to do that diet, correct?
100%.
Okay. Now, we go to lunch here and got a turkey patty going, and that's kind of on the small side, and that's important, right?
Absolutely. So the reason why we're doing a slider is because what we're demonstrating is, once again, portion control. Portion control is allowing us to eat within our stomach. and not, overeat outside of our stomach. We want to eat from windows from every 2 to 3 hours. It helps protein synthesis, and that's how we keep a lower body fat percentage.
Okay, so not 3 meals a day, big meals a day, maybe 6 little ones.
Little ones.
Absolutely. Uh-huh.
Okay.
That way you're not getting those hunger cravings and grabbing something, grabbing the bag of chips and everything.
Absolutely.
Chocolate like I do, so.
And of course, we've been learning a little bit about nutrition throughout this segment, but you do offer free nutrition consultations, right?
Oh, absolutely. So here's the deal. San Antonio's 82% obese. Not only are people my age or older people affected by it, but the younger crowd is actually affected by it. The thing with Fuel Feed the Health Shack, we want to not only provide you with the service of getting you the food, we want to educate you. We want to give you the news that you can either use or lose. If a diabetic comes into the shop, right, they're afraid to eat food. It's because when they go see the doctors are telling them, hey man, your A1C levels are crazy high. And at this point in time, they're just removing food. But the thing is, we need nutrition for us to, be functional with our day-to-day routines. Even if it's not going to the gym, we still have NET, which is our daily necessarily expended activities.
And even some of those little things, again, not a big beef burger, but a smaller one, maybe low fat, 80 or 90-10 or 95-5 instead of 80-20, the meat to fat ratio, right?
I agree with that 100%. Some people don't like turkey. You can still have
season it.
Exactly. Well, you can season, or like you said, you can get your beef burger.
Yeah.
Let's just be mindful of the portion size.
Okay.
Let's not eat a burger for 2.
Little sliders, and once you get down, you're full then after that. So okay,
Perfect.
and if you
Thank
eat
you
that
so
healthy, as I
much.
said in rehearsal, you will have biceps that big. He guarantees it. Those biceps
That's
are
why
born in
you're
the
not
kitchen
standing
too.
next to him, right? That's why you put me here. Okay.
Kidding me? I'm not going to embarrass myself.
Don't forget, you can get free nutrition consultation at Fuel Feed. For more information, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. All right. No, look, you're good. You have biceps. Okay, we're talking about being healthy and having self-confidence. Okay, we want to know, what are you doing to be healthy in 2023?
I'm
There it
eating
is, right there,
a
right there.
spinach wrap
I was gonna
breakfast
say,
taco. Right?
I am
Whoops.
about to have a turkey slider, and
Yes.
that is our start. Okay,
Gotta start somewhere.
we want you to share your comments about what you're doing so far to be healthy this year, and maybe you'll see some answers later in the
Yes,
show.
and if you're really healthy, then you can go on a great big adventure in 2023. And Texas Trippin' Road Trip takes us all the way up there to Johnson City.
From wine tasting in a dungeon and a new hotel where every room has a fun theme of its own. Take a look.
It's an experience that combines the royal treatment with some fun, quirky rooms. We take you inside for the full experience. The Bentley Hotel is located off Highway 290 in Johnson City, right next to the distinct Wine Castle. Most people can't help but notice the prominent stone walls, but its newest sister business has only been open for a few months. Already, it's bringing in visitors from all over.
Each room is themed, so we've got a James Bond room, Clint Eastwood room, Audrey Hepburn, a Beatles room, everything like that. We try to provide kind of a resort type experience out here in the hill country. There's always room for new hotels and lodging. We provide a cabana bar that's open until late in the night, and it's kind of just for the guests as opposed to our castle.
Now time to take a look inside some of the rooms. There's one suite dedicated to Audrey Hepburn. Complete with their signature flamingos, you can find them in just about every room here. There's also a James Bond inspired room, complete with all the fun decor. Popeye the Sailor Man? Yes, the room includes a can of spinach.
We have 14 rooms every weekend since we've opened 4 months ago. We've been packed every weekend. We're soon going to expand it from weekend only to week-long access, which we're looking forward to.
And if you stay here, you'll be just a walk away from the Wine Castle.
Castle on a hill, kind of speaks for itself. They opened it about 4 years ago, kind of mid 2018, just in time for COVID. They managed to get through it though. Like, you know, from what I heard, the entire community of wineries out here kind of stuck together for the first time with that, and it was kind of unique. 11 months out of the year, we have a private tasting dungeon, cellars, private seating. We'll pair food, cheeses, wines with our offering. We don't want someone to be able to go and get the same experience or the same wine that we are offering elsewhere, and I think that kind of sets us apart in a way.
All right, 2 great experiences in one location here in Johnson City. So whether you're going to stay at the Bentley Hotel or maybe just come to the Wine Castle and enjoy the day, the weather is great during the fall, so definitely want to plan your trip. Maybe have a charcuterie and a lovely glass of wine. For SA Live, I'm Jen Tobias Jusky. Cheers.
Still ahead on SA Live, what will you be binge watching this year? We show you some of the big TV shows hitting the small screen in 2023.
But first, they aren't even in high school yet, and they're already building award-winning robots. How these local students impressed the right people and got a huge gift. It's next on SA Live.
They are not even in high school yet, and they're already making robots. These young scientists are headed to big competition where they're solving problems of the future.
Yes, and Coach Eddie Saucedo and the Wolfbots robotic team are here to tell us about their latest mission and how it could one day power your future and your homes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, the last time you guys were on, you were gearing up for a big international robotics competition. How did you guys do?
We did great. The team did amazing. So last May we went to Arkansas at the Razorback Invitational. It was basically a competition where countries were invited, states were invited, and what we ended up doing was the team came back with 2 trophies. One of the only teams in Texas to come back with 2 trophies. They competed against South Korea, Israel, Spain, and the kids did amazing. We're so proud of them.
We are so proud of them too. Now, this is their latest project, right? Because you guys are gearing up for yet another competition. Coach, tell us what it is. What does it do?
So it's a brand new season. So First in Texas, First Lego League, their challenge is about energy. And so the kids, they have to come up with a project where it focuses on a problem in our community regarding energy. And the kids, what they focused on was energy storage. Right? Most people think about batteries, Energizer batteries. But when you talk about electricity and energy storage, what is our answer? And so this is what the kids, they did some research and they found this idea that exists, but it's not being used. And so they want to promote this, and all it does is using basic, they're lifting a weight with energy, and then they're releasing it later on to create energy, and that's what you see right here.
So once again, this will come up with maybe it's at a non-peak time of the day or excess electricity, and this lifts up that weight, and it could be cement blocks or something like that in reality, and then as it drops down, because of the potential and kinetic energy, it produces electricity, as you can see with the lights that come on in the city right there.
Yes, okay. And Eduardo, is he right? You're in the 8th grade, right?
Yes.
Okay, and that's what it does? So
Yes.
it would be great on a day that would be maybe cloudy with no wind.
And when there's no solar or wind energy, it would be great on a day like that to store it, and so you can put it out when people need their air conditioning or heating.
How'd you guys come up with this idea?
Well, so we brainstormed it. We came up with different ideas about storage and the different topics of energy, and we narrowed it down by voting and just discussing it, and we all liked this idea.
But somebody might say, well, a battery is so much easier.
Well, yeah, a battery may seem easier, but a battery is also very expensive and only lasts for a certain amount of time. This, it's really cheap, and you can reuse it from previous construction cranes or things like that.
Okay.
It's a great idea. I love that.
All right, Coach, so we're moving from the project to the game table. Tell us what we're looking at here.
Yeah, so as part of First in Texas, and what they do is they have to come up with a project solution, but also the other component is they work on a robot game table. So there are missions on this table that they have to program, they have to build the robot, build attachments, determine how are they going to solve each one of these missions in order to get points. They get 2.5 minutes, only 2.5 minutes to actually collect all those points in the competition. So, and this is what you see is all their hard work, and this is their robot running on the board.
So Alejandro,
Yes.
you don't have any sort of controller right now. You program these things and they are running on their own right now, right?
Yes, they are.
How difficult is that?
It's pretty difficult trying to get all those angles and the straight of the driving. So the robot has to like follow everything we programmed, but it's really hard to find our route.
Okay, when you look at this and it succeeds, what's that feel like when you just nail it?
It's just like a huge, like when you have a big breath and you just let it all out, it's like that finally, like it's a huge relief.
How long did it take you to program all of these robots?
It depends, but usually a month or so.
That long?
Yes.
Okay, and if it kind of messes up a little bit, what do you do to solve that problem?
We go back and change it, and we see what we did wrong and figure out and what we do from there.
This is amazing.
Okay, now, Coach Eddie, the last time you guys were on, somebody was watching that helped you guys get a really big grant. What happened?
Yeah, when we were on last season, we had an employee from 3M who was watching it, and 3M is a big supporter of First in Texas. 3M is a big supporter of STEM in youth. So what they did is they put our name in for a grant, and we were invited to apply for a grant. We applied for the grant, so the Wolfbots were given a grant that helps them for this season. So it helps them with registration. So it was just a little bit extra to this team, and it also recognized their hard work.
Wonderful.
We're thankful for it.
Well, best of luck in the upcoming competition.
Yes, indeed. So the Wolfbot Robotics team and their competition next Saturday. And for more information, go to SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. All right, say go team all together. Ready?
Go team!
Still ahead on the show.
A local boutique is helping to kick off Dream Week with some fashion. We get a preview of the looks hitting the runway and what this small shop is bringing to the Alamo City.
And next, thinking of making the switch to solar, there's lots of great reasons to do it right now. How you can save big. It's straight ahead on SA Live.
Welcome back to SA Live here in beautiful historic Market Square. Of course, we've been seeing a lot of sunshine and warm temperatures so far this month. And if you don't have solar at your home or business, you're probably missing out on some serious savings. But now might be the right time to install it because tax season is coming up and you can really benefit from there. Here with everything you need to know are Dwayne Charping and Daniel Trevino, CEO and President of RoofFix. And okay, so we've got tax season right around the corner. We're all thinking ways to get tax credits. What about the Inflation Reduction Act? How does that work?
Yes. So thank you for bringing it up. Most people have probably heard about the IRA, and that's not some fancy investment. That's actually the Inflation Reduction Act. Now, that's the extension of the 30% tax credit, but what most homeowners might not realize is there's actually up to $14,000 in rebates for improvements of their home. This could be batteries, generator, windows, insulation, ventilation, and so much more. So at RoofFix, we really want to educate consumers to know more about this Inflation Reduction Act. It's to reduce the overall carbon footprint by up to 50% by 2032.
And saving some money at the same time.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Okay, so solar is a big part of this initiative, and you guys obviously offer solar to your customers, right?
Absolutely. Nobody does solar like we do. We take the complete liability away from the homeowner. You know, when it comes to roofing and solar, there's a real blame game and it causes problems. If the solar leaks, then the roofer has to take care of the problem and vice versa. We've eliminated that. We even cover storm damage. There's zero liability. You get a lifetime warranty. We handle all the maintenance. There's no money down, making it very easy to go green energy and go solar.
Because the last thing you want to do is mess with your roof and have somebody going up there, you just got a roof put in, but you just handle it all.
Absolutely.
That's exactly right.
Okay, so RoofFix was named one of the fastest growing companies in the city by the San Antonio Business Journal. What contributed to that success?
Well, there's many things that contributed. First off, a big thank you to San Antonio and the community. Obviously, right behind that, close second, is obviously the entire team at RoofFix. They've contributed so well in growing this, but it's also how we go to market. We're the only registered roofing and solar contractor with a local utility. We try to pair all of these utilities to make you a smart home investment. We want to turn your home into a performance asset. So being a performance contractor, we want to ensure that we're doing everything possible to reduce and then produce that energy for them as a homeowner. And that contributed highly to our success.
I like that term, a performance asset. Instead of just something that you have to maintain, it's actually going to kind of work for itself.
Absolutely, and part of that Inflation Reduction Act is to ensure that they're turning their home into a performance asset. So think of, in layman's terms, we want to turn your home into a Yeti and then put a solar system on top of that Yeti. So we're making that, that term, that is your home, making it as efficient as possible
and then you're building a system on top of it.
And you got a special deal on top of all that, right?
We
Absolutely. You know, this is one of our biggest sales events. We're going to be doing it right here for your listeners. And we are going to go do 50% off of labor on all services, including our solar and roofing. So this is going to be the absolute best time to take advantage of that. And then no payments, no money down until 2025.
Once again, the largest Roof Fix sales event of 2023, 50% off labor on all Roof Fix solar energy, plus no money down, 0% interest, and no payments until 2025. Just call 210-FIX-ROOF. That's 210-349-7663. And for more information, visit the website, rooffixsa.com. Dwayne, Daniel, good to see you, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, still ahead on SA Live, some big series return and some come to an end. We'll show you what's coming to the small screen in 2023. And bringing global fashion to the Alamo City, how a local boutique is helping to kick off Dream Week in style. Don't go anywhere, you are watching SA Live. Welcome back to SA Live. And of course, Dream Week starts this Friday here in the Alamo City, and one local boutique is making sure it starts off in style.
Dubé Adeniji from the La Freak Fashion Show is here to give us a preview of the event and help get us ready for Dream Week. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, give us a quick overview of the fashion show.
Okay, so Dream Week is starting on Friday on the 13th, and our show is one of the events that they have for Dream Week. So we're going to start with the La Freak Fashion Show here in San Antonio, Texas. So I'm looking forward to everybody coming.
And it's all the authentic Nigerian fashion where you are from.
Yes, sir. I'm from Nigeria originally, and we sell authentic African outfits, ready-made from Nigeria. You know, I get the fabrics in Nigeria, and it's made in Nigeria by seamstresses, and then we ship them here and sell them.
Now we're seeing some of those. We were just seeing some of those beautiful fashions on the screen, and you are, of course, wearing one example. Incredible colors too.
Thank you. We love colors and patterns, and we just love beautiful stuff in Nigeria. So I'm bringing them here too. And I'm wearing a skirt and a blouse that can be worn together or separately if you want to. And again, this is one of the fabrics that is made in Nigeria that we brought here.
And really a labor of love, because each one of
the stones are put on it by me. It takes a long time, but I just love to do it.
That is beautiful. And speaking of vibrant colors, our next outfit, that is gorgeous as well, with pants as opposed to a skirt.
Yes, sir. So this one is a corset and a flared pants to go with it, and then the detachable arms that she's going to take off so you can see, and it can be worn with or without, so depending on where you want to wear it to. So it can be worn together again or separately.
I love it.
That is fantastic. Is there any way to, because you said there's a lot of times knockoffs as far as fabrics made in other countries, any way to tell for the amateur what is authentic Nigerian fabrics?
Okay, so if you know fabric, authentic African Ankara, it's called Ankara. Ankara is 100% cotton. So if it's not 100% cotton, it's not real.
Okay.
So I mean, they do knockoffs, they do the prints and all that, but the real ones are 100% cotton, and you can wear them for a very long time.
And speaking of 100% cotton, our next outfit, incredibly breathable, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So she's wearing a jacket and pants to go with it. The jacket has pockets, and you can wear it again together or separately, and they're versatile. You can dress them up or dress them down. So if you're having brunch with friends, you can wear it. You wear it to church. You can wear it to a party. You can do so much with it.
It would be a wonderful outfit for fiesta.
Yes, breathable.
Breathable and cool as well.
You can find these looks at your boutique, right? Tell us a little bit about that.
My boutique is on 3603 Fredericksburg Road, here in San Antonio, Suite 103, and I sell, for men, for women, and for children as well.
Speaking of men, this very handsome young man, right?
He's my son. I own him. Yes. Yes. So this is for a man's outfit, and we have them in different colors, different styles, depending on what they want. And you can again wear it to church, wear it to a party, and do whatever you want with it. Very breathable and very easy to wear.
And the fashion show again is Friday night, and how do folks get tickets?
So you go on Eventbrite and look for L'Afrique, African fashion.
And that includes dinner too.
That includes dinner, yes. You get to taste African cuisine in a very beautiful restaurant called Ultra Kitchen.
Okay.
So it's a full package, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody.
Wonderful. Thank you so very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
The L'Afrique Fashion Show again is this Friday, January 13th from 6 to 9 p.m. at Ultra Kitchen on Culebra Road. For more information, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Still ahead on SA Live, do you know that books are a big request from our military members stationed overseas as well as here in the United States? The big event collecting books for our troops and how you can help.
And next, new series, spin-offs, and finales. We check out some of the big TV shows headed your way this year. You don't want to miss it. Welcome back to SA Live. Well, do you love to gobble up good TV shows? Well, we have got a big list for you for this year.
There is a lot headed to the small screen. We're going to tell you about some that caught our attention, but beware, some of these might change, but these are what is expected in the upcoming year.
Professor Jonathan Moore. Why are you here?
All right, coming to Netflix this year, you won't have to wait long for the new season of You. The thriller drama series returns for a 4th season, this time in a new country with a new name, but the same stalker problems for Joe, played by Penn Badgley. The series will be released in 2 parts. You can stream the first set of episodes on February 9th. Ooh, that's right around the corner. Some of the other big titles this year on Netflix: The Crown, Umbrella Academy, and Never Have I Ever. You'll also see their final season, some new spin-offs, That 90s Show, and Army of the Dead, Las Vegas, and new adaptations like Magic the Gathering and The 3-Body Problem, a sci-fi series based on a novel and brought to you by the people who made Game of Thrones.
This is the one that you saved? You are as its father.
Our producer Robert is counting down the days to this one, coming to Disney Plus on March 1st. Season 3 of The Mandalorian. Baby Grogu and his adopted father, the Mandalorian, have been reunited, and it looks like they'll be once again facing dangers across the galaxy, but we'll also be seeing some familiar faces. Some other big titles on Disney Plus: the animated Marvel Zombies, Season 2 of Loki spinoffs like Agatha, Coven of Chaos, Echo, and even, Tiana? A spin-off from The Princess and the Frog. And they're adding to the Star Wars universe with Star Wars, Ahsoka, Skeleton Crew, and Young Jedi Adventures.
You keep going for family.
I'm not family.
No. You're cargo.
Okay, so there's lots of buzz around HBO's video game adaptation of The Last of Us. It premieres this weekend. It's a zombie drama centered around a smuggler escorting a teenage girl around post-apocalyptic United States. It's from the Emmy Award-winning creator of Chernobyl. Also headed to HBO this year, a new season of Succession, yay, finally, and a new season of True Detective, this time starring Jodie Foster. A Masters of the Air World War II bomber drama, The Penguin, a spinoff of the 2022 movie The Batman, The White House Plumber, the story behind the Watergate scandal, Velma, based on the Scooby-Doo character, and Gremlins, Secrets of the, is it Mogwai? Mogwai, okay, a prequel to the 80s Gremlins movie.
Those are just a few of the ones that we're excited about on just 3 streaming platforms.
All right, well, switching gears from TV to books. Do you have some gently read books you're looking to pass on to someone? We know exactly where you can take them and benefit our military members while you're at it. And you can do it through Gun Auto's Operation Book Drop. And here to tell us more is Gun Chevrolet General Manager Ed Beatty. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, why do our troops like to read so much when they're overseas, stationed overseas, or even here in the States?
A lot of things that we take for granted when we're here at home, luxuries like being able to watch TV, internet, cell service, they don't have some of those luxuries sometimes when they're over there. So books give them a way to relax, maybe release some stress, and something to do in the downtime.
Okay, so Gun is partnering with our friends, the Soldiers Angels, another great organization, to ship the books. So where are they going to be sent?
They're going to be sent to stations all around the world. They partner with 31 different countries where they have volunteers to drop these off. They can be in combat zones, VA hospitals. We have military that's recovering from injuries or whatever it might be, so they're getting shipped all over the place.
Okay, and even the families could use them there if they're with somebody that may be in the hospital. So how many books do you hope to collect?
Well, so the first year we did it was in 2021. We were hoping to get 3,000, right? That soon turned to, what are we going to do with all these books? Because of the gracious giving of San Antonio, 25,000 is about what we received. So then we're like, where are we going to put them, right? So it worked out great. This year we're hoping to get 5,000. Who knows, maybe 25,000 again.
Do the math and then maybe about 30 or so, but that's a good problem to have though.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, now where can people take these books if you get 25,000 or more of them?
So any gun automotive location, dealership or collision centers, any of them will take them.
Okay, and this goes on now through January 21st.
That is correct, starting today, that is correct.
What kind of books are you looking for?
So just a little bit about anything. They request a lot fiction, nonfiction, mystery, history, and military. Anything like that is what they recommend or they request.
Okay. Does it matter if it's paperback or hardcover as far as, you know, the weight and transporting and things like that?
No, sir. Not at all. Gently used, preferably, but no, it does not matter. Paperback or hardback, doesn't matter.
Why does Gun get involved in something like this for our service members?
So Gun Automotive has a long history of military service and supporting the military. Operation Book Drop is just one of the many things we do to help support our military heroes.
And this being Military City, USA,
Absolutely,
and
yes,
Gun
sir.
being such a big partner in this city, just kind of goes without saying, right?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Okay, well, Gun Auto's Operation Book Drop is benefiting Soldiers Angels. Drop off your new and gently read books now through January 21st at all Gun Auto locations. For more information, visit the website gungives.com or call 210-599-5000. Ed, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you very much.
Hopefully that 5,000 turns into 30,000 or more. All right, next on SA Live, helping our teachers. How a local business is making sure our educators have what they need in the classroom. Stay with us.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, they love to recognize the hard work of educators, and they just finished up a year of giving grants to school employees in the San Antonio area. Now, First Mark Credit Union and the First Mark Foundation are looking forward to another year of giving. And here to tell us all about their big plans in 2023 is Marisa Perez-Diaz, Executive Director of the First Mark Foundation. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Fiona.
All right, so congratulations on those grants. What are some of the highlights from the grant initiative?
Yeah, so first of all, it's so an amazing way to start the new year to be able to just have completed giving out all of our grants. So we were able to give out 20 $1,000 grants to 12 different school districts in the area. And a couple of examples of that include Miss Portia Matthews and Miss Cynthia Cuellar out of Bob Hope Elementary School in Southwest ISD. They actually put their minds together, collaborated on 2 different initiatives, and are actually creating an initiative on composting and then sustainable growth of vegetables and all those sorts of things. And another great example is Miss Samantha Gillespie out of San Antonio Preparatory School, who really just was looking for opportunities to expand her TV production class. So something very relevant to you all here. And so just expanding those opportunities and for more students. And so we were just happy to be a small part of that, of those initiatives. And those are just two examples of the amazing 20 educators who submitted.
And so you kind of talk a little bit about how they're going to be putting those grants into action. Is there any way we can check on their progress?
Absolutely. So because the First Mark Foundation is funded by our members through the Power of the Dollar checking account, we want to be able to tell the story to our members who are creating these dollars and these opportunities for kids. And so we absolutely plan to go back to visit these campuses, see the progress throughout the semester, and really just celebrate the educators whose brainchilds all of these projects are, and the young students in the classrooms that are benefiting.
And on your last visit, you had just kicked off your partnership with the San Antonio Area Foundation. Any updates on this year's First Mark Foundation Cunningham Scholarship?
Yes, so our application process is still open until February 23rd. And to be eligible, you just have to be a graduating high school senior who is looking for $1,000 to add to their pot of money as they matriculate into higher ed, and you have to be a member of FirstMark Credit Union or be related to a FirstMark Credit Union member, and it only takes $5 to open an account. So we invite as many people as possible to join us and to apply for this grant.
And you're back for a whole new semester of KSAT Educator of the Month. What does it mean to all those educators who get nominated and get that $500 gift card?
Really incredible. I have to say it's amazing to partner with KSAT in this initiative because we get the opportunity to actually go out to the campuses and surprise the classroom teachers who many times don't even know that they've been nominated. And so once we walk in there, we get to see them in their natural element. Their kids are just in love with them, and we're able to see truly why it was that they were nominated. And so that just, again, it's our small way of giving back and partnering with an excellent partner to do this work and just show that we're fully committed to helping our classroom educators and our school system employees.
That'd be so neat to walk in and just see that joy, right?
Oh, it's power. It really is.
Well, for more information on FirstMark Credit Union and the FirstMark Foundation, just call 210-442-0100 or visit the website firstmarkcu.org/foundation. And don't forget to nominate your favorite educator for KSAT's Educator of the Month. Each month's winner gets a $500 Visa gift card from FirstMark Credit Union. Just visit ksat.com/educator for details. Marissa, once again, thank you.
Thank you, Fiona.
Tomorrow on SA Live, it's the super natural way to lose weight and be healthier in the new year. We make soup recipes with the creator of the 30-day liquid diet challenge.
Plus, roll into a new fitness routine this year. We have a fitness instructor to show us how to keep our resolutions and an unconventional workout that you haven't tried.
Celebrate San Antonio with us on YouTube.
Yeah, all of your favorite DIY videos, food, drinks, tips, and tricks. If you've seen it here, it's on the SA Live YouTube channel.
Just search KSAT SA Live on YouTube and like, subscribe, and ring the bell. All right, earlier we asked you, what are you doing to be healthy this year?
Everything to stay
from
fit.
Jacob, everything to stay fit.
Okay.
All the bases.
Oh, quit smoking, walk 5 miles a day. So far, so good.
Way to go, Paula. Great
Wonderful.
start.
Okay, we have to ask a couple of guests.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing to stay fit this year?
You know what? I actually do a lot of yoga, which I adore doing. It keeps me relaxed. What about you, Heather?
So I'm kind of challenging myself. I'm making my husband do it too. I'm doing planks before bed.
This is Carla and Heather from KRGB, and they're going to be starting a show kind of like this one, so they wanted to see what not to do, and then decided to shadow us today. But thank you very much for being here. Best of luck with the show.
Thank you for having us.
Hosting
We
solo
love
and
you.
producing it, right?
Thank you so much, guys.
Look forward to seeing it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We'll see you all tomorrow.